just about ready to roll and towing the slab, Tarek Skubal.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby
Leading off
Witt
tonight
Jr.
for Kansas City, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Riley now.
Riley.
Get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Just missed. In there at the knees.
And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And that one is inside.
1 out, base is empty. That's towards center. Isbell moving under this one. Brings it in. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Vierling. First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Skubal back to work. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018.
And that one is in for a strike at 95.
And the count is 0-2. And misses inside.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just missed.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Inside, just missed. That one ripped. Carpenter takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. And that skips in the dirt. No score here in the 2nd. Swings through that one for strike one.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Isbell hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's to third. A sliding stop. Over to first. And they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
The center fielder.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. And ball four to aboard.
He's making things difficult
Now
for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Witt at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Center field. Buxton under it. Makes the grab, and there's two down. Here's Profar now. Grounded out his first time. He was late there, strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Profar gets a piece there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Two outs. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. That one not close. And that's ball three. This to center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next one is off the plate. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Byron Buxton inside, and it's 1-0. Jeffers, the runner at second with one away. On the ground, Witt. That takes care of Buxton.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting.
Kerry
the right
Carpenter
fielder,
up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. This one in the dirt. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Late with the swing there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Headed towards the corner. Carpenter giving chase. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Out to short. Seager fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell right there to make the grab. 1 down. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
Now
Even though you know
the
that,
second
they
baseman,
still drive you
Andy
absolutely crazy.
Ibanez.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Blanco takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that's off the outside edge. 2-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
2-1.
Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside low. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in. Here's the throw. Tries to get back and save. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Reagan's back to work. Now 1 missed.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's a little bit low. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Torkelson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground is short. Witt over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And next to hit for Detroit,
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Jeffers will hit next. Doubled his first time up. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. 1 at second, and that's 2. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 4, Bo Brisky.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
To first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Profar gets a piece there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's inside. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Seager, and that's 2. And we're back, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now pitching for
So they
Kansas
turn
City,
things over to the righty, Hunter
number
Harvey.
56, Hunter Harvey.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first. And a quick out, number one.
The right fielder,
And
number
now,
30,
Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 2 in this one. That one lifted to left. Blanco on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, right side of the infield. Albies. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Next pitch downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Hit on the ground to short. Seager handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And downstairs. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Safe, he's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now at the plate, Dairon Blanco. And ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pasquantino on third with 2 out. Late swing, fouled off. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Out front, rip foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And it's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Green in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground, could be two. The flip, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserved.
Ibanez over to Seager, and they'll just get the one.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Foley, in his fourth year, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. There goes the runner. Nice stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one outside. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back at Comerica Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Torque to the plate. Harvey back to work. And that one fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Out to short. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Now that,
routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Jeffers.
Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's outside.
outside.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. And to the plate for Kansas City, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one missed.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one out to right. Carpenter gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. And it's fouled away.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Last chance for the home team. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Byron Buxton. Lucas Erceg comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. It just breaks a ton.
Ground ball left side, but it kicks foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He scores to tie it up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, safe at third, and the winning run is on the doorstep. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance throw in time. And Seager is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch. Get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Tigers walk it off.